Hi guys, welcome. Today is September 23rd. Sorry. Today is September 23rd. We are now in a Libra sun with a Gemini moon, and it is Monday. So I feel like the vibe there is like a lot more of thinking about our feelings rather than feeling them, right? Which is interesting because Monday is usually a very emotive and intuitive day. There is a risk that we logically talk ourselves out of things that our intuition is trying to tell us. And the other thing with today, being really caught up, I feel like, in appearances. Libra can be a sign that, you know, very polite, very good with societal expectations and things like that. A Libra can blend in better than probably any other sign just because they're really talented at reading a room and being very discerning with people and being very diplomatic, right? Gemini moon adds to that really, really well. This is a day that I feel like this is a day that we would be kind of like, we're interacting with people, we're out in the world, and maybe we receive an intuitive hit that maybe someone is being fake with us, and we just kind of like really quickly compare that intuitive hit to like what we're observing behavior wise, and we're like, nah, I'm being paranoid. Or the other thing that I feel like could be happening, it is a great social energy, like that's definitely there, but I feel like people are a little bit more in their feelings today than they care to be, considering it is such a social energy and a curious energy, right? This could be a day on the other side of that where we're really curious about our emotions and actually like carving out space to be open with ourselves and open about like what's bothering us, and finding ways, not like being uber logical about our emotions rather than feeling them, but like we're like, okay, this is the emotion, this is what I'm feeling, these are the ways that I can help myself deal with this emotion, like in terms of like if something's bothering you, finding a solution to the things that are bothering you and being very logical in solving your own problems. That's another strong possibility with the day today. But that's just kind of what I'm intuitively picking up about the energies of the day, like just based on what day of the week it is and where the sun and the moon are. So let's go ahead and take it to the tarot. We are using the Adventure Time Tarot deck today. And we're going to do the usual. We're going to ask Spirit, what do we need to know today? Opportunity for the day, something to avoid today, and the overall vibration, like outside of what I just described or confirming what I just described. So this part is for all signs, and then after this we will get into some oracle cards for each individual sign. So Spirit, what do we need to know today? That one didn't come out, but this did. We have the Nine of Pentacles. That's a cute little, there's a little raspberry. It's cute. If you've never seen Adventure Time, like the series is so long and there's so many background characters, you cannot reasonably keep up with all of them unless you've seen it multiple times. If there's any Adventure Time fans out there, let me know, please. Spirit, what is an opportunity today? Spirit number, oh, thank you. Okay, coming out in the reverse, we have the Fool in the reverse here for our opportunity. And Honestly, one of the nice things I do like about this card is because about this deck is it is based on a TV show that I really enjoy and I have knowledge of, so like I can even use some of that to like help with interpretation. I'm very distracted, I'm noticing, so we might be incredibly distracted with that Gemini moon today. Like we can't stay on a topic. Anyways, what is a pitfall or something to avoid today, Spirit? Pitfall or something to avoid. Thank you. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Nines are coming out, I'm noticing. And what's the vibe today? Okay, thank you. We have Death. Card number 13. So, the Fool is card number 0. Death is card number 13. The Fool is Aquarius energy. The Death card is Scorpio energy. So kind of adding those things into the mix, like Aquarius is the last air sign. Like you have Gemini, you have Libra, and then Aquarius is the last air sign. And then adding Scorpio into that with the Death card. I feel like the other thing is like an openness to harsh truths and harsh realities, because that's something that I feel like Aquarius and Scorpio both have in common. Aquarius is certainly an idealistic sign, but then at the same time it's very, very balanced with seeing how things are, and where they're idealistic is they see how things are right now and they're idealistic about the future, about change, about progress. Scorpio is a very good supportive energy to that, because Scorpio is about raw, ugly truth, right? So there could be a lot of that going on today as well, getting to the raw, ugly truth of something, and again, having hope about ways that we can change that thing. So getting into the cards, what you need to know, it's a 9 of coins for what you need to know. There is abundance. There is abundance, there is prosperity. You might experience getting a raise today or a promotion, or maybe someone shares like they grew too many tomatoes or something and now they're going to share some with you. Things of that nature. So receiving abundance, or maybe your garden was really really abundant, or you were saving money and you've now looked back at the money you saved and you saved a lot more than what you had thought you did. So yeah, there's this feeling of abundance, of having, not feeling in a place of want or lack, and your 3D surroundings are supporting that, right? Especially with like, so today is the day after the autumn equinox, and the autumn equinox is all about the harvest. It's all about abundance. So we're still very much seeing the evidence of that in our physical surroundings. It could even be something as simple as like you made a bunch of food yesterday. Like if you celebrated the autumn equinox, you made a bunch of food yesterday and you have a bunch left over today, and you're like, oh my god, I have so much food, I don't have to cook anything today. And that feels wonderful too, right? So with your opportunity today, the Fool in the reverse, I feel like this is an opportunity you have today to kind of like, just before you go over the edge of just like flying into something unknown without any research, and there's nothing wrong with like leading with faith. There's nothing wrong with that. But an opportunity that you have today is to actually go ahead and take a step back real quick and like actually observe what's going on. Observe the change you are about to make. Observe and think about your next step, rather than just Geronimo and there you go, right? So when the opportunity presents itself to you, like if someone comes up and like you were about to get promoted and you were about to start today, and like your boss comes up and they're like, hey, I know we were gonna immediately throw you into this promotion, but do you want to shadow somebody today? Like, say yes. Yes, you want to shadow someone today. Yes, you want to get an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Things like that. With the pitfall or what to avoid, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I find this a very interesting card in the reverse. So with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, we are avoiding either letting ourselves fall way too hard into anxiety, panic attacks, something of that nature, or we're avoiding a blinding level of toxic positivity. And I feel more strongly that's what it is. And I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand really good with the opportunity today, which is you have an opportunity to take a chance and like have a peek at what change you're about to make, or kind of just getting a better idea of things rather than just throwing yourself in there. And if you don't do that, then you are basically tempting the possibility of toxic positivity, thinking like nothing could go wrong, thinking like arrogance almost. So yeah, just be wary of toxic positivity, blindness to anything that could be a negative or a drawback about stuff. And being, it's nice to be carefree, but this isn't quite the day for it, is what I'm getting at. With the vibe today of death, the death card for the vibe, it's transformation. We are very, very ready for the next step in our life. We're very ready to embrace transformation. We're very ready for change that's incredibly supported by the Fool card, whether it's in the uphand or the reverse. So that is what I have for all the signs at this moment. I'm going to go ahead and move over to the oracle cards. These are the between the lines clarifying oracle cards. I'm not sure how these are going to interact with this kind of read. We're going to find out. Let me know in the comments below how you guys felt about using these oracle cards. Everything's an experiment. And if you guys don't like how these oracle cards interacted with this type of read, we don't have to use them ever again. Okay, so just let me know. And with that being said, timestamps are down below. Utilize your sun, your moon, your rising, whatever is calling to you. And I'll see you guys in a second. Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. We're going to see what oracle cards we have for you. Because these oracle cards are so simplistic, I'm actually going to be open to drawing up to 3. But we're going to go with whatever kind of just naturally comes out. So what oracle cards do we have for Aries today? Okay, that one fell out. That one. And the, yeah, I'll take 4. F it, I'll take 4. So let me just go grab the other one really fast. Okay, so the oracle card we have for you, Aries, or cards, is Bad Habits, Capricorn, Good Match, and Cultural Differences came out together. So the way I could look at Good Match and Cultural Differences is like an opposites attract kind of thing. So what you could be changing or jumping into a change for, it could have to do with some bad habits. A Capricorn could be involved, or the Capricorn portion of your chart could be significant. Like maybe if you have Capricorn in the 6th house, that would make a lot of sense for this. Or if you have Capricorn in your big 3, this could be an indicator that you need to go look at that timestamp. Good Match, Cultural Differences. I'm thinking of a diet. Like I'm thinking of somebody's diet more than anything else. It could be that if you're trying to make dietary changes, you might want to be open to studying the diets of other cultures. Those might be better suited to your body. That could be what that means. Okay. So that is all I have for you, Aries. Thank you for coming to your reading. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading, and we're going to see what oracle cards we have for you today. I'm going to take up to 3 or 4, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's how many that's going to come out. So let's see what we have for you. That one fell out, but I didn't see what it was. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. We have for you charismatic, definitely an energy today. Incompatible, plays games. This seems very blatant to me, Taurus. So there could be a connection or a relationship that you were interested in jumping right into, especially if this person like represents abundance in your eyes somehow. Like maybe they make a lot of money, or maybe they come from money, or maybe they bring a lot to the table, things of that nature. But Spirit actually is trying to draw your attention to any intuitive hits you're getting about incompatibility, or if this person gets really charming and flirty with you and there's something in your stomach that just feels off about it, or the fact that they might very much be playing games. Like this could be someone who enjoys the chase, but then once they catch you, they're a very catch and release kind of person. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you for coming to your reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day today. Bye. Hi Gemini, and welcome to your reading. We're going to see what oracle cards we have for you today. I'm going to take up to 3 or 4, but no more than that. Okay, we have friend zone, something that I can't see yet. And we have, whoop. Okay. So 2 cards fell out. I haven't seen them yet. So we have friend zone, Cancer, and Pisces. Okay. So, this could have to do with someone who has a lot of watery energy in their chart. Like maybe they have a lot of placements in Cancer and Pisces. Their big 3 could involve both of those things. They could be a Cancer stellium or a Pisces stellium. You would have to really know this person to like know these things about their chart, or at least know their birthday. And yeah, there's the word friend zone here. I feel like since this is a feeling of like, since the opportunity is like taking a step back and observing before we jump in, I think here that Gemini, there could be a Cancer or a Pisces that you are wanting to pursue romantically, but they've already friend zoned you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. You're wanting to pursue someone, but they've already friend zoned you. And maybe the reason you haven't picked up on that yet is like, the problem with water signs, and I can say this because I'm a water sign, the problem with water signs is we can come out very nurturing and friendly and very emotive and very emotionally open. And it's not meant to be manipulative. Like, we're just very emotionally open and we're nurturing and we want to make sure everyone's okay, especially Cancers. I feel like are a little worse about that. Pisces are a little worse about coming off flirty when they're not necessarily trying to flirt with you in that way. So I feel like this person is not necessarily trying to like manipulate you. I think there's just maybe a misreading of their behavior. I would definitely sit with that in your intuition, Gemini, and just figure out if that sounds right to you, if it doesn't sound right to you. But yeah, that is what I have for you today. Thank you for coming to your reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi Cancer, welcome to the oracle portion of your reading. I'm going to take up to 3 or 4 cards today, and let's go ahead and get started. So for you, okay, I had 2 cards that came out like sitting on top of each other. Oh man. Okay. let's take a look at these. So we have on a budget coming out with trouble. So someone could be in some kind of financial trouble and they need to keep within a budget. We have not interested. And we have no. Okay. Whatever it is that you're wanting to like jump feet first into Cancer, there's a lot of no going on here. There's a lot of no. You need to think about this, especially if it's going to require a lot of money from you or a lot of a financial commitment. It doesn't look like that's something that you are actually capable of at this time. I'm sorry to give you that answer. I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but the message is coming through really, really strongly. So yeah, whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, like I said, especially if it is going to involve a lot of financial input from you, now is not the time for it, Cancer. So rethink things. Like, this is an opportunity to rethink things, come up with a different idea, come up with a way of doing this that is cheaper for you, basically. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get something done. Okay? So that is all I have for you. Thank you for coming to your reading, Cancer, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye! Hello, Leo. Welcome to the Oracle portion of your reading. We're going to take possibly 3 cards today. So let's see what we have for you. Okay, we have not interested, no free time, and what else? Can we be a little bit more specific about this? One more, Spirit, please. And focused. Okay. So definitely a person, I feel like, that you are wanting to like jump headfirst towards, whether it be in terms of romantic interest or maybe a business interest. I feel like I've been getting a lot of messages for you, Leo, that are like related to a new business opportunity or something that you're trying to go towards, and that it's new for you. That's just kind of been a theme, right? But yeah, whoever it is that you're wanting to go after to help you with this business or collaborate or be partners or whatever, yeah, it's saying here, not interested, focused, no free time. Especially if the person hasn't been able to completely say that to you, but you've kind of gotten that vibe. That's definitely what it is. And then for others of you where this is not a business thing, you're not trying to go after that, and it's more of a romantic interest, same thing. Like, they're really focused on what they're doing. They don't have extra free time, and they're not willing to make extra time. And that's, I just want to take a second to remind you that has nothing to do with you, especially when it comes to people who are super, super focused and don't have extra time. Like, there has to be an openness in someone's energy in order to be receptive. And again, that has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with them and where their brain is right now. So that is all I have for you, Leo. Thank you for coming to your reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your reading today. We're going to see what oracle cards we have for you. So we are taking up to 3, maybe 4 if 2 cards come out together. We have Secret Admirer, New Start, and 2 cards just popped out together. Let's see what they say. Sagittarius and needs direction. So when I read Sagittarius needs direction, they don't have to be a Sag sun, but like Sag in their big three. They could also, because it says needs direction, they could also be a Sagittarius Saturn, and I'm not sure what years that would be, but you can easily look that up, right? You can easily look that up to narrow stuff down. They could also simply be younger than you and again have Sag in their big three, or they could be a Sag Venus. Secret admirer, new start. With new start, this is somebody who you've had at the very least a flirtation with, at the very most they're an ex, like someone in that range. I feel like depending on who's watching this video, it is a range, right? Some of you it is an ex, some of you it's someone you flirted with but nothing's ever happened, right? And secret admirer, so they've been harboring like a little crush, or like giving you the eyes and stuff like that. So that's great news for you, Virgo, right? So I feel like at most Spirit just wants you to kind of take a step back. I don't feel like it's any warnings about this person. I think it's just checking with yourself. Like, do you have the time? Do you have the interest? If they are someone who's going to be a little distracted and needing direction, do you have the patience for that? Do you have the time for that? Like, are you ready to be the mommy or the daddy of this relationship? Jesus, I'm sorry. But that is all I have for you, Virgo. Thank you for coming to your reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi Libra, and welcome to the oracle portion of your reading today. We're going to take up to 3 cards, 4 if one of them comes out with something else. That's been happening a lot, so let's see what we get for you. Oracle for Libra, please. We have Capricorn. We have winter. So Capricorn season, which is definitely in winter, could be important for you. Or maybe a Capricorn sun, because they would have to be specifically born in wintertime. Could also be a Capricorn Venus, because Venus follows the sun very closely. So they would probably still be born in wintertime. And then let me take a look at what fell on the floor. And we have Aries. So yeah, Libra, it could be someone with these placements. I feel like if we were talking about a person with these placements, someone should be coming to mind. I'm actually, don't tell the other signs I did this. Can we get an extra card, Spirit? Can we get an extra card, please? Lives in a fantasy world. Lives in a fantasy world. So their Neptune could also be one of these placements, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what years that would be. When I see Capricorn and Aries and I see lives in a fantasy world, we're probably talking about someone who's incredibly ambitious. To a degree that is borderline crazy, possibly. But yeah, I'm not sure what this is about, Libra. I feel like this is one of those things where it's for you to know and me to maybe find out, if you want to share in the comments below. But that is all I have for you, Libra. Thank you for coming to your reading today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading today. We're going to get up to 3 cards for you, maybe 4 if 2 of them come out together. It's been happening a lot, so let's see what we got for you today. Oracle for Scorpio, please. Okay, we have considering. All right, so something that's a maybe. Financial burdens. Okay, what else do we have here, Spirit? That didn't quite come out. Needs direction. Okay. So I feel like for you, you're thinking about taking on something that could be very costly, something that would require a loan or for you to go into a little bit of debts temporarily, like a home or buying land or getting a new vehicle, something of that nature. With the words considering and needs direction, that really makes me think about someone who's barely flirting with an idea, barely thinking about doing something, and Spirit just kind of wants to sort of encourage being methodical about whatever it is, and especially the financial aspect, which you're probably already doing. Like maybe you're, I keep imagining someone window shopping something with a motor and not a car. I'm imagining someone window shopping like a motorbike or a motorcycle or a motorboat, something like that, right? And with needs direction, I feel like part of what Spirit wants you to think about, in addition to the financial burden of the thing, is how much use would you get out of it? Would it actually satisfy what you're trying to get out of it? So like, say if you're going through a midlife crisis and you're sitting here like, I'm gonna buy a motorcycle and be young and sexy again. Maybe it's not a great idea. Being in a cast isn't sexy. Like, it's just for example. So, yeah, considering not only the financial costs, but is it going to satisfy what you want it to satisfy? Or is it more of a fleeting notion, right? That is all I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you for coming to your reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Yeah, wonderful day today. Sorry, brain. Bye. Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to the Oracle portion of your reading, and let's go ahead and get started today. We are taking up to 3 cards, 4 if 2 come out together. So let's see what we get for you. We have ideological differences. Not that that's a big deal to you, Sagittarius. You are the explorer of the zodiac. We have a card I can't see yet because it's flipped on its side. And we have Pisces. Ooh, Saggies and Pisces get along so good. Both of my roommates are Saggies. And my best friend, she's a Saggy. So, yeah. So we have ideological differences. Pisces. Also, both Sag and Pisces are ruled by Jupiter. So a lot of optimism is shared between those 2 signs, right? I think they're like a beautiful pairing, honestly. As friends, as roommates, I've never been in a relationship with a Sag, but I imagine I'd have fun with one. And then we have feels guilty. Oh no. Sad fish. Sorry, don't know what that's about. But yeah, so there's a Pisces that maybe you haven't been seeing eye to eye with lately, especially if you have ideological differences. So it could be like differences in terms of like, I feel like religion and or politics can cause large ideological differences. Also differences in values maybe. I feel like what's going on with you, Sag, is that like you might be like, maybe you 2 bickered about something and something was said, and like maybe they said something and you got over it, like it's not a big deal to you, and you're like, yeah, everything's great, da da da, and they're like, I screwed up, I said something horrible, I did something, da da da. You need to talk to your Pisces person, friend, whatever, You need to talk to them and let them know that everything's okay, that everything's cool, that y'all are cool. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for coming to your reading. Excuse all the goofiness, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. We're gonna take a look at what oracle cards we have for you. I'm going to draw 3 up to 4 if one of them comes out with another card, which has been happening quite a bit. So let's see what we have for you today. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay. Well, 2 fell out that I couldn't see and 2 fell out together that I could see. So we have intelligent Taurus. So this could be quite literal. It could be a Taurus that you know who is very intelligent, or they have Taurus in their big 3. Also, when I see intelligent, I think of Mercury, which is how we think. So it could be someone with a Taurus Mercury. I feel like you'd have to really know someone to like know who that is. You could also have a Taurus Mercury. We have trouble and we have cultural differences. Okay, so for you, I would normally be very inclined to assume a potential business partner or what have you. That didn't quite feel right. A romantic interest doesn't quite feel right. I feel like either a friend, or maybe if you're a parent and one of your children has Taurus significantly. There's a need to sit down and connect with that person right now. There's a need to sit down and connect with that person, especially if they're acting like everything's cool. You know what signs are great at that? Earth signs. Earth signs are wonderful at pretending everything's cool. So you need to sit down and talk with this person. If that isn't sitting okay with you, if that doesn't sound right, it doesn't make sense, then if there is a Taurus that you are considering romantic or business stuff with, there's a warning here that due to cultural differences, there's going to be some issues. And it could even be like issues that are like to the degree that they could cause some bad feelings and bad blood towards each other. And it's not because either one is actually doing anything wrong. It's just that the cultural differences are so large that there's a lot of disagreement in terms of like what is and what is not okay. But in actuality, neither of you are wrong. You're trying to do things in a way that is like true to what you know, and it just doesn't align with the other person. So that is all I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you for coming to your reading today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading today. We're gonna see what oracle cards we have for you. We are drawing 3, sometimes 4 if an extra one pops out. So let's see what we have for you today. Okay, we have good match, a born leader, and charismatic. A good match, a born leader, charismatic. I keep getting for you, Aquarius, that these clues have something to do with like a job offer or you switching jobs. So yeah, there's you actually might really resonate with the promotion example that I gave earlier, where you know, you get promoted and you're wanting to just jump right in and you get an opportunity to like maybe study something or shadow someone or whatever. It's not in any way like meant to make you feel like anyone doesn't think you're ready. You're a good match for this. You're a born leader, you're charismatic, you're all this good shit. There's just, you know, maybe there's something that you end up learning today if you take that opportunity that you just kind of weren't expecting and you would have preferred to not deal with that on your own for the first time, kind of thing. But yeah, so I feel like for you, if it is a job that you're like a new job you're going for, promotion you want to go for, something of that nature, this is a yes. This is a big yes. You are matched for this. You are a good leader. You're charismatic. You have good people skills, and it's going to be supported by the universe, basically. So that is all I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you for coming to your reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye. Good morning, Pisces, and welcome to your reading. A lot happened between your timestamp and Aquarius's timestamp, so you can see this is my oracle deck. These are my hands. I dropped half of the deck. When I went to pick it up, I accidentally picked up the death card that I had in the vibration portion of the reading, if you remember. When I put it back down, it was in the reverse. So first of all, Pisces, I'm getting for you that you are actually not vibing with transformation. You are resisting transformation. You are resisting change. But yeah, I had to pick up like all of my cards like off of the ground, out of a box nearby. Like, this was a mess. And that could be how you feel about things. You're like, this is a mess. I hate this. That's okay. We're gonna get some oracle advice for you, and I swear it'll be fine. So let's see what we have. Okay, that card came out upside down. We'll revert. Blank the back up. I can't talk. That card came out with the back side facing up. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Let's see, we have family issues, okay. And yep, another card that just fell right on the floor. Yours is the only oracle reading so far that hasn't gone smoothly. All right, we have ambitious. We have family issues, and oof. We have cultural differences. I feel like for you, Pisces, the transformation that you are resisting and the leap that you were wanting to take or being asked to take, but the teetering on the edge, I feel like I'm picking up like something of the nature where like maybe you grew up in a super conservative family and you want to marry someone outside of your religion, and it's causing a lot of issues. It's causing it's like you're folding before you've had a chance to voice what it is you want to do. Like, going after what you want is going to cause you to have to change, stand up for yourself, voice what you want, which is maybe something you're not used to. And that's what you're resisting. And it's actually the resistance to the transformation that's keeping you from being able to like totally do the thing, right? So it could be something like that. It could be that you grew up in a family of like doctors and nurses and stuff, and you're like, that's cool. I want to go be an actress. And you know that's what you want to do, but again, you're like, I don't want to have that conversation. Like, be brave. I can be brave on the stage. I can't go tell my family what I want to do. You're kidding, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So yeah, I feel like what you need to know today specifically is gather yourself up, gather your bravery, do some research so you can construct the argument that you need to construct, the case that you need to make to your family so that you can get permission or approval or something like that, if that's what's super important to you, or if you need their permission or approval in the case of like going off to theater school because you need their money for that. But yeah, take the day to figure out what you want to convey and how you want to convey it. Okay, that is all I have for you, Pisces. Thank you for coming to, oh my god, sorry. Thank you for coming to your reading today. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Bye.